Hey yo, what's up, man? My girl, Ruby J's in the house. Brian G.
Good evening, people. Welcome to System Chair with me, Ruby J. It's Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Just gone 9. Big shout out to Greg, who's been holding the fort here for the last 4 hours, I do believe. And a bit of a Bob Sinclair fan, as you could tell. But, you know, I'm just glad he didn't end on a treble of David Guetta. That would have been, we could have had issues there. very bad times. But do not fear, we're back to 170 BPM here, live and direct on Radio Cardiff with yours truly. And what a show have we got tonight for you. After last week's little toe dipping into the world of disco and funk, which we don't do very often here on System Check, we are very much back once again with the drum and bass, with the jungle flavour. And we have got some big in the game legends in the studio. We got DJ Mod, who's been DJing drum and bass and jungle since before I was, massively so. And also we've got MC Mabu D in the house. And we haven't had a MC in the place for a long time, so really excited about this. So these guys are going to be like literally just getting on the deck straight after this track, which is the fantastic Jarrett and Stone, recently just come out on Forum, I do believe. But yes, Programme, sorry, not Forum, Programme. Wicked tune. But yeah, they're going to be kicking off on the decks. And then after that, we're going to be hopefully chatting to them about some new drum and bass action coming to Cardiff City. Very exciting. Loads to talk about in that respect in general anyway, because you know what Cardiff's like at the moment. Buzzing for jungle action. So make sure you stay locked and don't go anywhere. Absolute filth, that. No complaints from me, though. Tuesday night, and it is System Check with me, Luby J. And as I said at the start, just before I played that track, it is all about the drum and bass and the jungle flavours once again here after last week's disco and funk session. Big ups to Jake Cornford, who came down on the show. Really good to have him down. You can check the podcast to listen again on my SoundCloud page, soundcloud.com/Luby_J. That's Luby spelled Lubi, for those of you who didn't know. Anyway, as I said, DJ Mod and MC Mabu D in the place. It's so good to have an MC back in the studio. Really looking forward to this. Always takes things to a new level and gets everything nicely hyped up. Of course, get involved with the text. I'm sure Mabu D is going to be telling everyone going on about that. 07728 758 759 is the text. And of course, if you're all on Facebook and you know us all, give your shout outs and get involved in the show that way as well. And yeah, just basically get some love going for this set because it's about to go off. And then on the flip side, we'll be chatting to the guys about what's going on in their world, in the world of drum and bass for Cardiff this year, because I think there might be some exciting stuff that we have to look forward to. So without further ado, let's hand it over to the gentleman to take us through the next half hour. See you on the flip side.
Luby J, yeah, Luby J, wagwan. Whoa.
Check, 1, 2. Here we go. This is System Check. Luby J. We have the DJ like Mod. MC Mabu. We just come to live on the radio Cardiff. Here we go. It's time to get involved. Give us out on the 07728 758 759. Facebook. Luby J. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know, you gotta hit us up on the text at 07728 758 759. Yeah, big up Robert that's coming out for the one like Mod. Oh, big up my girl like Kamel. She'll be tuned in, listening. Big up my brother like Subsy each and every time. Big up Oshi. Big up Manufacturer. Free color cause danger. Coming in a deeper. Coming yes and ever deeper. Coming yes with a creeper. Got MCs in a sleeper. Say dead, come and agree me pa. Say dead, come and agree me pa. No be yes for the heat. Come and agree the beater. Every eater. I'm in the middle of my reaper. I'm like it now, yes, my friends are all slipper. I only like the souls that are shining in the river. And I will be the bad man. I got in the mirror. Yes, I'm killer in my little. Yes, I'm the my killer. But I'm a runner. Yes, I'm militia. Yes, I'm AK. My just is what I'm doing. Yes, I'm living cool, killer.
So right there.
Here we go. I was rolling and rolling. I was rolling in no Cardiff town. I tell you one bad man straight out to Cardiff. I said two bad man straight out to Cardiff. I said three bad man straight out to Cardiff. If you didn't know, so we're gonna roll it. Never rapping, yes, we're gonna roll it. No flipping,
I got you on everything's brand new and bright. You are my moon, so
all the shame. Every MC can wash down the drain, leave him on the floor like bloody stain. Here we go. Can't cause us lyrical pain. This is how we're kicking
I got you tonight.
Back to back. MOB, Movie J, this is how we're doing it. System check.
Everything's brand new and bright. You work my mood so right.
Oh my gosh, you're getting even dark. Oh my gosh. Here we go. This is how we're doing it. I tell them, say line of the line, I'm gonna try giving $1 to a time. My time. Yo. Here we go. With a yes, a deep talk, yes, I don't know flow. Should I gonna make that dough? Gonna make that dough. When I'm gonna come and show, colder than an Eskimo in a blizzard of snow. She could make a mini mo, oh no, cheese. Take a photo of the MC, yes, come in some flow. Don't give me no ankle, get pulled apart like Falco. I'm beating MC so much I got in than a combo. Don't give me no ankle. Mabu, yes, I'm coming man, that's like a Rambo. I'm on like commando. Gonna make that dough. Gonna get a show. Knows how MC sits on the go so much, so heavy like a sumo. Never cover in the limo. Hello, yes, I do the limo. If the MC wanna, yes, a combo. One, two, a combo. Now straight to the egg, yes. Enough said. 7, this is how we're doing it. You know what oh my God. We're ready. And we're just heating up inside. Radio Cardiff. Phenomenon. 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 this is how we're doing it, Radio Cardiff. You know, you gotta everyone on send those texts. 8738 758 7599. If you're feeling fine, cause I'm Mabu on the top. It's a lyrical rhyme. My side, my turn to shine. Crossing that's a lyrical rhyme with the ladies. We're feeling fine, and gentlemen. We're feeling fine and smoking. I'm on the pine, the talent, the pine, the Mabu, the Mabu, on the bass, on the vibe, the vibe, the vibe, the bass. I'll go with the vibe, the day, the bass. Mabu, yes, my vibe, the bass, the bass. Check out my lyrical bass. I don't
Put them mums around, all trying to tell it, get it to 100 pounds. It's the life, you know. I think fast and I write notes. Sing fast in my life, change looking nice, cold. Still striving with the high notes. Waiting for the guys in the white coats. Pitch on the bars on the side, cold. Take a blindfold stroll down a tight road. I think fast and I write loads. Sing fast in my life. Boat, my iceberg jeans looking nice, cold. Still striving for the high notes. Waiting for the guys in the white coats. Hitchcock bars on my side, cold. Take a blindfold stroll down a tight road. It's time to get a bit lively now. Yo, check this one, check this one. You know what coming on raw, Radio Cardiff, that's what coming on raw. Yes,
a system check. Yes, we're coming on raw. Yes, I put to the floor, you want some more. Say put to the floor, you want some more. Yes, I'm coming on raw. Yes, I'm gonna roar like a blood clot, not dinosaur. I roar like a T-Rex. I'm coming in the best. Better weather for the bullets. Don't get Mabu, be the best. Give it apart like a T-Rex. I don't care the weather is best. Living the best, I'm best in the west. I'm best in the west. There's no contest. I'm in my trip, but ain't never best. So 6 foot 2, grabbing the best. Number 1 in any contest. Messi came with the SAS. Messi came to win the contest. I'm crying and I ever rest. Always thinking for the set. Mabu, yes, I'm highly blessed. Oh my God. You know we're warming and warming. Sitting bars, this is how we're using. We're getting Tuesday night thing. Radio Cardiff. We're taking it, we're taking it.
Now this one here, 100% strictly entertainment.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Now this one here, 100% strictly entertainment. Now this one here, 100% strictly entertainment. Now this one here, 100% strictly entertainment.
Bars of tracks, I say it's bars of tracks. When the people wanna see me sign autographs. When the people wanna see me take photographs. All I hear out of you is a joke to laugh. Like you said, I wanna stage and you got me. There's a whole gold card, there's a chest for life. I'm gonna take a trip, there's a whole for much. With my clothes and my sword in my head like a flash. And I'm ready for the take on any damn attack. Any test, I'll be the best. Best in the west when I'm on a ball. Yes, I don't get depossessed.
Cause this one here, 100% strictly entertainment. Cause this one here, 100% strictly entertainment. Cause this one here, 100% strictly entertainment.
You gotta be feeling this, our people. Radio Cardiff. Trying to hit us up. Facebook. Twitter. Just search for Radio Cardiff. Get involved. This is System Check. enough girls in a canton. No, I'm not bad another girl from a mommy. Always ask for my money for the mixed race girl. Yes, one of the dogs in the bed. And she causing me a shock. Got the girl from the Ely. No, not from really. Yes, what the girl from Dubai. And she know that she's fine. Girl from Samorfa. Won't hit a quarter. The girl from a stop. Yes, I know that she hot. From the painting. Yes, she got the bum thing. Girl from the hitting. Yes, a girl like I ain't got a pretty. Yes, I know. I'm the girl from the bay. Yes, you know she can say. Cause I'm not coming with the pop. DJ sits up on a rhythm. That's how my man play. I'm not coming straight. And I play all day, yo.
Oh my gosh. Right until the end there, you just rinsed that out, didn't you? Just right until the end. Love it. Mabu D on the mic. DJ Mud on the decks. Absolutely killing it. What a tune to finish on. I haven't heard this mix for a while. Absolutely amazing. And we're going to be chatting to the guys as well, getting a little bit of a lowdown on what's going down in terms of drum and bass action in the city. And just to sort of like bring you back down, I guess, because we've only got about 10 minutes left of the show. I'm going to play something a little bit, kind of like a little bit more chill, just to like, get everything back to normal. Check this out. This is a wicked tune. Still loving this. The wonderful Phil Tangent. Absolutely beautiful. Featuring Stio. Gonna get them to ground themselves. Then we'll have a little bit of a chat. And don't forget, Alt Kuiper's coming up at 10 p.m. Always big in the game. Do you know what? We've got to go. Let's just go straight into this because, like, literally, we're running out of time. So, sorry, Stio, we're going to talk right over you. But, Mabu D in the house, you're going to be happy on this mic situation. Very comfortable, I know. DJ Mod,
what's up?
How's it going, mate?
Not too bad.
As I said at the start of the show, like, you've been DJing drum and bass and jungle for like absolutely years now, like longer than me.
Before I started DJing, I was listening to it, you know.
Yeah, so you know your onions more than most.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to say. So thank you for coming down because you haven't been down on the show. You haven't actually been down before, have you? Which is absolutely nuts. So yeah, thank you for coming down. I absolutely smashed it. Nice variety of set as well, like nice bit of liquid as well as some cheeky numbers as well.
Some metalheads.
Yes, well, never. And big ups to Cooley, talking of metalheads, who was there showing some love on the photo action on Facebook.
Big up Cooley.
Yes,
good luck with the Dillinger thing.
Yeah, Bully in Cardiff going to be happening soon. But as well as Bully in Cardiff, which is a brand new night, Dillinger is the first one happening in March. Get on Facebook and find out more. Tickets are available online for that now. You guys are also getting involved in some new drum and bass
trying.
action.
We does a little thing called Wallop. You know, it does my anti-social radio show, but we're doing a little thing coming up on the 20th of February. Like, with Cardiff, like, MCs and that, it's always, I don't really been Swansea boy. When I was on Bulletproof Rascals, like a Swansea boy, you know, just, we're doing this little competition because I haven't seen no MCs getting left through. Yeah. So we've got a little thing coming up in Moon Club, and whoever wins the competition is going to be on any events we do in the future.
No way. So a bit of a talent, like, sort of search for
it's going to be like 8 Mile sort of thing.
Like, we got, like, when we used to do iRollers, I've always had Mabu and Zubsy. Yeah. But, like, when we do, like, he's, you know, we got work commitments and that. Sometimes I can't use Mabu. So if, you know, and then, you know, I'm looking to have an MC and I'm looking and it's just the same old people.
Just opening your arms up. Yeah, for the family.
I took the poster down grassroots, like, where I started off. And as soon as I went in there, Chaz jumped all over it. He's like, this is a wicked idea.
Yeah, brilliant.
And there's 10 MCs upstairs waiting on Mike, he said. You know, so.
Oh, fab. So you've already got loads of people who are itching.
Down. Yeah.
Well, this is the thing. I think sometimes it's like it's just the opportunity, isn't it? Sometimes people aren't aware of like opportunities, and it's
with DJs.
Like this is brilliant.
With DJs, when they want to get out there, they put a night on themselves.
Or they send a mix out to loads of people,
but
or whatever.
sometimes, like where the door gets shut, and you sometimes got to put your own event on. But with the MCs, they don't really do that. They just turn up and try and bum crash the mic and take over the show, and that just causes trouble. This is going to be all organised.
Yeah.
Mabu's going to be there passing the mic and blah 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 blah. Get your name down.
Yes, I like it, and it'll be timed as well. I'm assuming. Is it going to be like you've got your 30 seconds?
Well, it depends.
Or whatever.
If there's 10 names down, they'll have to be working out like on the time, you know, like
get a minute, couple of minutes, 5, or get a track each or whatever. Wicked. So when's that going to be happening?
That's the 20th, but then we got something else planned for April.
20th of February.
Yeah, 20th.
That's 20th of February, but we got something planned for April. I think while she Uprise is planning on doing a few things.
So you're linking up with the boys.
I'm at Bristol. April on Skankers. So I got a few,
You've got a few little projects on the go. Fair play.
Getting back out there.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's good to see, man. It's good to see.
I've seen you as well.
Yes, Mabu.
Yes.
What's the lowdown on with you at the moment? I can't see you hiding under the.
I know. Sorry.
It's a badly placed monitor. What can I say? It's just not really guest friendly, is it? So apologies.
No. Well, all I'm doing is jumped back onto the radio with Mod. The anti-social show, because I've been out the scene for 2 years. I had we did have a show, the High Rollers show, with a couple of other DJs, and that sort of fell apart. And then I had a child, and then sort of went out the scene for a bit. But now
it seems to just be the way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, nothing wrong with that.
I think sometimes it's nice to have a little breather and have a look back and just like watch what people are doing.
At the moment, now it seems to be coming on your show, and also doing the anti-social with Mod. Things are starting to fall into place, and there's more gigs and more opportunities coming about. So
no, it's good. It's good. I like
going
it.
Well.
Cardiff is, the last sort of year or so, Cardiff is really kind of like taking a nice sort of jump again. The last couple of years, I think, a lot more nights, artists as well. Obviously people like Apollo and Esoterics. Gary and Matt getting stuff out there. Marlon or Ital Lion doing stuff. Loads of people.
Well, that's another thing I'm doing, Luke. Right, I've done
You doing a bit of production?
I've done a track years ago with DJ Guy.
My
mate, a guy who used to MC for me, Natty, he passed away. But I done a track with him. I'm not going to say the name of it now. But because he passed away, I put it away. Put it to bed, like, I just forgot him. Because he featured, like, he sampled on it.
Yeah.
He got a little feature on it, so I didn't like to hear his voice and that, He's a good, close friend of mine. But now I've linked, I'm not going to say too many names, but I've linked with I found out this sort of family and that. But I made a little link, but there's no one better. When I made it, he made a track that was big at the time.
Yeah.
And this deserves to be put back in time, like when he done it.
Yes.
And he's going to do a little remix of it, so that might give me a bit of coverage, like,
Do you still see DJ Guy? Because I'm
going to, do you know what? Because of this, now I know where he lives.
Yeah.
Because he had it on his computer now when I got it burned off a few years back.
Yeah.
And I found out where he lived. But he's still there, so I'm going to go.
Big in the game, like, because we were talking about the old, silent running nights, and Specs, obviously, who passed away sadly.
Yeah.
I remember interviewing Guy and Specs when I was in uni, because I did like a Cardiff drum and bass scene project for my university final year, and it was like a radio documentary, and I interviewed them both and Lincoln as well. He'd only just been signed to hospital at that point. It was like 2001. Yeah. And Specs and Guy were fab. I could have listened to them talk about like how they got into drum and bass in jungle like for hours. It was brilliant. So yeah, always good to like hear people talking about the legends from back in the day.
You can't forget them, can you?
Yeah, exactly.
The foundation, and
shaped Cardiff scene,
he was a mentor, quite a mentor to me, Specs.
Yeah.
Well, we've done Bass FM, and then his idea was the internet radio station that is running now. It was his idea that started off, and he passed away. Yeah, and then it's been has been carried on.
Yeah.
So, but it was all down to him really.
Because he was LC. What he used to do was, because he was housebound. He loved his music on the forums. I see him always on the forums and that.
Yeah, he was always recording it.
But it was all alien to me that time. But like now, like.
It's so common now, isn't it?
Yeah, but this internet radio is so global.
Yeah.
I got mates in America listening to me. like they tunes in and they say, you know, inbox me, nice show last night. You know, it's global, and like at the time I was like, oh, no one's listening to that. You know, what's the point in going on that? You know, but now I think the radio is the way to go, like the future for me.
Yes.
Well,
we're all about that to Radio Cardiff here. We're all about that, and obviously we're trying to sort our internet site out at the moment. That's something I'm actually doing and redesigning the website. You know, decks aside for a minute, getting on the coding. But yeah, it's all good. So, but yeah, like obviously I really look forward to that. And just a reminder, 20th of Feb is that MC event. How can people find out about that if they want to get involved?
Flyers are going around. Go on the event page or
on Facebook.
Facebook as well.
DJ Mod O'Driscoll, check out Facebook, get involved in that if anyone's listening and they know they want to get involved in that, because that's you know, all about opening up the local talents. That's what it's all about. So big ups for that, and thank you both for coming down.
Thanks
if you've got any quick shout outs that you want to get in before we go.
Big up Robert, big up my Mrs. Kelly, big up all Bryce, big up all the Wallop crew, big up Mikey IBC. And I just say a big up to my mate Gareth. He's ill in hospital at the moment, so get well soon, son.
Yeah, big up everybody.
Big ups. Thank you very much for coming down.
Anyone I didn't big up.
And big up Nash as well, who was also showing some love on Facebook, and obviously Cooley as well. Obviously bullying another night to get involved with stuff on Facebook about that. Dillinger is going to be absolutely naughty. And also I think Kaleidoscopic got stuff going on as well next month. I'm hoping to have Rogue come down in a couple of weeks to talk a bit more about the next Kaleidoscopic. So yeah, more drum and bass flavours coming your way as always here on a Tuesday night. So thanks for listening. Thank you for coming down. Big ups. The podcast will of course be online with all the other podcasts from my show, soundcloud.com/Luby_J. And stay locked because the man Ort Kuiper's coming up. The last track I'm going to leave you with tonight is an exclusive fresh material from Nanobyte, and this is called Shadows. I'm not even going to tell you any more about this because it's so hot. Ha.